Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Slam On Demand. I'm Sweet Pete Steele. What a great night of action we have. It's the best night of the year. It's the Slam Rumble Night. 20 men will enter. One man will win and take on the Slam champion later on. Let's go live to Lawson, the Law Cole, in the ring to get things underway. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're kicking things off big time here tonight in the Slam Pro Wrestling League. For the Slam Rumble, we're starting out with a championship match, as you've just heard there from the voice of the Slam Pro Wrestling League, Lawson the Law. Law, welcome. Archer versus Eagles. Here we go.
Thanks, Sweet Pete. What an incredible match here we have to start this night off. Two great competitors. They're going to give it their all.
And Ref Rach in charge for us this evening. Bill Dean gets us underway. Amazing atmosphere here at the University of Canberra Refectory. 700 plus stacked in.
Yeah, 700 plus, Sweet Pete. They're packed in here like sardines. What a great atmosphere we have here at Slam.
As I'm sure you can hear them at home cheering on Robbie Eagles, a snipe over the skies. As we've come to expect from Dan Archer, strong lock-up, but straight to the bottom draw, pull of the hair. Well, a very interesting matchup here, of course. Dan Archer, a very long rating.
That's right, Sweet Pete. Dan Archer has beat off every competitor that's come near him. He's going to give it his all here tonight against this seasoned competitor, Robbie Eagles. We all know what Robbie's done. World-travelled wrestler, held belts, titles, won matches all over the world. We can see what Dan Archer's going to do here tonight.
Dan, of course, many victories along the way, but there's two losses that stick with him.
There's not much there to pull, Dan. Just get back into it, mate.
Archer now straight back to his old tricks. Ref Rach doing a great job separating the men. Look for that whip, but Robbie Eagles holds on. No, no, no. Big point of the size 12 changes things.
Oh, what a move there, Sweet Pete. Quickness of Robbie Eagles is taking over. Oh, big head scissors takedown by Robbie. Dan on the outside.
Dan doing the right thing, giving himself a bit of space, but yeah, and he's wise to it.
Smart there from the champ. That's why he's been the champ for so long.
As he does always like to remind us, Law. Oh. Thudding. Oh.
Open hand chops on the outside by Robbie.
A little help from one of the Slam fans to light up the next one.
Robbie throwing the champ back on the inside. What's he got installed? Oh.
Huge attempted leg drop there from the champion. Robbie wise to it. Launching a solid cog.
Oh. Tilt-to-world backbreaker. Oh, Robbie Eagles caught Dan there for it. Oh.
Archer looking for that patented back elbow. Great sweep of the leg. There it is.
Trading reversals here. It shows how well these guys know each other.
Not even the 1 count. Referee, one of the best in the business. Dan Archer, of course, he's looking to avoid that Ron Miller special that twice now has seen Robbie Eagles get the edge on him. Some big chops here. Archer, before this match, he says those wins are meaningless. It's all about where the big gold belt is. And he's right. It's around the waist of our champion, Dan Archer.
It's like Archer might be targeting the back of Robbie Eagles.
Good, strong, confident pin there for Robbie Eagles, only 2. Eagles rolls through.
European uppercut to the back of the champ's head. Robbie has to get up and capitalise. Great back and forth match so far, Sweet Pete.
Strong kicks from the challenger. That one knocking the champ flying. 1, 2.
Oh, just a 2 count.
The pace of the match has slowed. You can see the welts on the chests of both men. There's been some big strikes out there as Robbie now starts to go to work on that leg.
That's why they call him the Limb Reaper, Sweet.
And Archer had to know this is coming. We'll see if he's had the preparation to take care of himself. As Eagles goes right to the top. Big boot to the face of the champ. Reverse now.
Oh! What a drop kick by the champ. That could be it, Sweet Pete. Champ retains. Oh, just a 2 count.
Oh, the strength of Dan Archer. He just reefed Robbie straight into that single leg crab.
He's got it cinched in.
This 700 plus crowd right behind our challenger Robbie Eagles.
Dan pulling Robbie Eagles away from the rope.
I mean, that's the place to be. You've got to get a submission hold. It's far away from the rope. So look at the strength, the determination of Robbie Eagles.
The champ using all of that 5 count to break it up.
Both men, it's a very hot evening here tonight in Canberra. Sweating it out under the big lights here at the university. Bit too much time there.
Oh, just a 2 count. Wow, great pinning attempt here. Oh my gosh.
Goodness me, did you see Robbie Eagles drop to his knees and just flop right in the middle of the ring. He's still with us.
Oh, I think Dan was going for that green crush, but Robbie Eagles telegraphed it.
Robbie Eagles flies!
Oh, yes! What a maneuver by Robbie Eagles!
And they're loving every moment tournament here in the Slam Pro Wrestling League. And Wody some more. Here it is, it's locked in.
Oh, we know what this is, Sweet Pete.
Oh, Archer, very, very quick. Very, very quick to get to that bottom rope.
Yeah, it's put him away before. He didn't want to lose the championship to the Ron Miller special.
Twice, Robbie Eagles has submitted Dan Archer with that very move. A third time would mean everything, Law, because a third time would come with winning the Slam Championship. Because that's what this is all about. That big gold belt sitting right in front of you there. Archer, though, as he has done throughout his championship reign, just... Well, thought he was somewhere safe, but what a boot.
Brutal kick by Eagles. Oh.
Huge strikes coming here on the ring apron.
What's going on here, Sweet Pete? It's the hardest part of the ring. No! You can't do that there.
Oh, dear, the Paradox pole driver!
We need to...
Both men to the outside.
A pile driver on the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring. That's just Steele there, Sweet Pete.
Archer right in front of us here, grabbing at that leg. Now, many times before, we've seen this secure the 1, 2, 3 for the champion.
Archer's rolled back in.
Well, not this way. I'm sure Dan Archer would be very happy to win by a count out, but it's not what the Slam fans want to see. It's not what we want to see, Law. It's Ref H. Hits 7.
7, yep. Hey, he's not even moving to sit, Sweet Pete. Build in, get it ready to go.
There's some signs of life, Law.
Oh!
Eagles breaks the count, but Dan Archer's right there with that strength into the huge powerbomb. And another one for your troubles, Robbie Eagle.
Vicious!
In a third!
Triple power bombs. How did he kick out of that?
Holy moly!
Whoa! The resiliency by Eagles to kick out of the Paradox pile driver on the apron, then a triple power bomb.
Ladies and gentlemen, we said we were starting off something special tonight. And you're seeing it unfold. Archer with the huge Paradox pole driver right there on the ring apron. Both men falling to the outside. Archer making his way back in. He had that time to recover, to rest, and he delivered 3 huge power bombs. And now he's trying his luck up top.
Oh, crash and burn.
Not quite a good move there.
I think that was Hugh Beauty levels of IQ to go up on the top rope, Sweet Pete.
He should be so lucky. This capacity crowd getting right behind the challenger. As both are down and Ref H gets the standing 10 count underway. My goodness, the pace these men are setting. Robbie Eagles slowly but surely making his way over. Archer, he's holding that left leg. Big strike, rocks the champion. He returns. And the Slam fans know who they want.
Rake in the eyes. Oh.
To be expected, really. Arch now, another
Robbie's got him.
reversal.
Oh!
Pile driver from Eagles.
That could be it, sweet people.
1,
Champ.
2.
Oh! I thought that was it, Sweet Pete.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh!
Right there, Sweet.
The Limb Reaper, he's up to the top. He's just delivered a pile driver. He comes down with a 450.
That's it.
We've seen this before.
Archer just kicked Robbie Eagles into FRH.
The ref has taken a tumble. Archer's back to his feet. It's not on his... What a great reversal!
He's got the right
He's got it locked in, he's tapping!
He's tapping out.
The ref is still down.
Dan Archer writhing in pain in the middle of the ring. There was no ref.
Robbie appeals, but we need a referee to make that call. Archie's coming our way.
Oh, please don't come over here.
We don't want him anywhere near the commentary desk. I think that's fair to say.
Oh,
He's
what?
got the big gold in hand.
What's he going to do with that belt, Sweet Pete?
Ref H is back with us. I think he's leaving.
Dan Archer has picked up his belt from the commentary booth and now walking up the entranceway.
He's taking his belt and going home. This is pathetic, and you can hear that the 700 plus fans here at the UC Refectory think the same. Robbie Eagles, though, he agrees and he's not having it.
Brawling on the outside here, Sweet Pete.
Big shots. The count is underway. Eagles has made it back in. No.
What's going on, Sweet Pete?
Ref H has called an end to the match. Is that a count out? Let's see, Lauren.
The winner of the match, Robbie The World Championship cannot change hands on the countdown. Therefore, Steele champion, Dan Archer.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. The championship cannot change hands from a count out. I think the board of directors is going to have a bit of thinking to do here. Dan Archer wanted to prove he's the better man tonight, but certainly by taking his belt and leaving, he hasn't done that. Robbie Eagles gets the win. We saw him lock in that Ron Miller special and have the champion tapping with the referee was out. There's going to be a lot to talk about following this match, but what a match we had between Robbie Eagles and still our champion, Dan Archer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, making his way to the ring. From the north, weighing in at 120 kilos, who is the bearded berserker, his opponents.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're live here at the UC Refectory here in Canberra for the Slam Pro Wrestling League, and what a match we have in front of us right now. The former champion, the Hope from the top rope, Luke Watts taking on the bearded berserker, the Norse Force, Skull Law. We're off to a quick start as Luke hammers away on his much bigger opponent.
Very quick start, Sweet Pete. I could barely get out of the ring in time. I didn't want to get caught up in that.
Luke hot early, but the strength of Skull as he holds on, reverses that whip, up goes the Hope, runs through, but boom. The immovable object.
Met the brick wall.
Bearded berserker. Great leapfrog from the Hope, looking for that hip toss, not quite there.
Oh, didn't quite get all that one. Comes back with a chop.
Slap across the face for his troubles. Look at the strength of Skull, just hurls his opponent across the ring.
Oh,
Leap in front of the big man. And there's your hip.
Oh, big time hip toss by Skull.
Oh, big elbow drop misses, and the pace here is very fast early. It might suit the Hope much more than it does his big opponent. Kick across the back of the head.
Oh.
Some interesting offense from the Hope.
Something different, Sweet Pete.
The Hope from the top rope, he's looking to make 2026 another big year. Few losses in 2025, and he's choosing to start things off very hot here this evening. Looking for that 10 count. Look at that strength of Skull driving
Brutal
the
attack
Hope.
By Skull.
Right in those turnbuckles, right in front of us here. Skull wise to it the second time.
Oh,
wow. And this time, the elbow does the trick.
All 120 kilos of Skull driving into Luke's chest there, Sweet Pete.
The big bear hug, we've seen this rolled out before.
Looking to drive all the air out of Luke's lungs here, Sweet Pete.
Luke is not a small man. There's a lot of strength there holding up your opponent, driving the air out of his lungs. And then, what a beautiful overhead belly to belly. Pin attempt.
Just the 2 count.
Only 2 there. Referee Jake Baker with us. The pace starting to slow. Oh, much more to Skull's liking, I think you'll find.
Slow, methodical punches just beating away at Luke Watts.
That would be like getting hit over the head with a baseball bat. You can see Watts rolling across that rope.
Oh, pop-up power bomb. This could be it, Sweet Pete.
Watts back to his feet and stalked by the Norse Force, who just squashes him. Again, Lord driving the air out of his opponent. And another one, you can see the ring rocking backwards and forwards as all that weight comes crashing down on the Hope. One time too many. The Hope flies, but has been caught, and over he goes.
Fall away slam by Skull.
That strength and the momentum you see as the Hope rolls across the ring.
What's he got in store for him here?
One.
Oh! Luke gets his legs up right into the chin of Skull. Oh!
Both men taking a tumble. Skull getting to meet some of the lucky fans there in the front row. It's an interesting position. Oh! Is that a shooting star headbutt?
Innovative offense is what it is, Sweet Pete. That's what you get here at the Slam Pro Wrestling League.
What else has the Hope got in store? Huge chop. Oof. The Hope with the head of steam. Out he comes. Really? Oh. Tying up. I've never seen Skull look like such a ragdoll. Hope to the top now. Well, we've seen it.
Oh!
I think he might have just winged him.
Only just connected on that one, Sweet Pete. But now Luke Watts is going back up to the top rope. This could be it.
Well, we know what works, and it's the 270 degrees at knee.
Oh. Telegraphed by Skull.
Oh, roll through.
What a move by Skull.
Where's he gotten that from? With reversal, up goes the bearded berserker.
Oh! Whoa! Brutal!
Now that's the
Belly to
far
belly.
side of the ring from Uslaw, but it looked like the Hope came straight down on his head. Big strength there from the Norse Force. Skull clubbing blows to the back. Watts though still with us, fires back with a back elbow. This is both men are looking very wobbly after a lot of the offense we've seen tonight.
Oh no! Oh! Wow!
Ladies and gentlemen, what a... Seen all sorts of tricks this evening. What would you call that, Lord? German suplex?
Like an avalanche German suplex. With a triple twist in the middle, something like that, Sweet Pete.
What would you score it?
Solid 9.8.
Nice. The Hope, though, he's back to his feet. He's looking... It's a lot of strength. You know where this normally leads, and so does the Slam fans, as you hear the 700 plus rising to meet the Hope as he climbs to the top here at the UC Refectory. Up he goes, down he lands, the 270 degrees of knees. And your winner, the Hope for the top rope, Luke Watts.
The winner of the match, the Hope from the top rope, Luke Watts.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there was two great contenders here in the Slam Pro Wrestling League, both men coming off losses, but as we said before, Luke Watts, he looks completely exhausted. I think his nose looks broken open. He wanted to start 2026 on a good note, and he has with a win over the bearded berserker Skull. Let's see what 2026 has in store for the Hope from the top rope.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first,
Ladies and gentlemen, what a great matchup we have for you in the Slam Pro Wrestling League. Sir Matthew Hayter III of the King's Court taking on Cosmo Cooper. Well, Lord, this packed house here, they're in for a good one here. Cosmo Cooper is coming off a very big win over Ricky South at our last
That's right, Sweet
big
Pete.
event here in the UC.
Did you see what Matt Hayter had on his head when he came out? Like tin foil or something. What an idiot.
I think he would call it chain mail.
Like someone needs to put him in his place, Sweet Pete.
Well, Cosmo Cooper could be that guy, but it looks like we're due for some shenanigans here. With King Vance strolling ringside. Referee Michael Jameson in charge as we get underway. The flying locks of Sir Matthew Hayter moving across the ring. Oh. Being met in kind by Cosmo Cooper. Superplex early stalls.
Oh, swinging European uppercut by Hayter.
Looking less regal and more superhero-like coming off the ropes there. So Matthew Hayter, very impressive. Both men really great contenders here in the Slam Pro Wrestling League. They'll be looking to move up the individual rankings, of course, for the King's Court. Former tag team champions in their own right for about 30 seconds, I think you might say. So kind of a bite here.
That's not very royal, Sweet Pete. Ugh. He spat out the royal chewing gum.
Round of applause there from King Vance, of course the cousin of Sir Matthew Hayter III.
Oh, big chop by Cosmo. Getting that 700 plus here, right behind him.
Another big one right in front of us. Great shot.
hot dogged a bit too long there, Cosmo Cooper.
Just a little bit. He had everything right. Strong whip. You can see the ring move. Just keep it. Cooper hits that buckle, but a very strong back elbow roll through now. The action's all happening here.
Oh! Slingshot to Hayter, and I think he hit the ring post, Sweet Pete.
He went right over that buckle. Oh!
Now Cosmo gets one for his trouble.
Oh, vicious clotheslines there from Sir Matthew. Well, we can get by with a little help from our friends, especially if those friends are King Vance and you're a member of the King's Court. Pretty even contest here, Law, but with that help, we might see Samantha Hayter starting to get a little bit on top.
Yeah, so far it's been pretty back and forth, 50-50. But you've got King Vance on the outside. It can always swing that pendulum the other way.
Great knee drop. You can look at the look on Cosmo's face as he comes flying up there. The wild eyes of Sir Matthew Hayter. Always something to say. Slowly, methodically back to their feet. Cooper holds on. Oh, the wobbly knees.
Smart by Cosmo, tossing Matthew Hayter on the outside.
Hayter's stumbling up the ramp, but he's back in the ring. Small package, here we go!
Could be a Sweet Pete, that's it. No, just the 2 count.
One, two.
2 count only there, was very close.
Well, the frustration starting to show.
The King coming over here, flapping his gums.
The frustration starting to show on Sir Matthew Hayter's face. We know what happens. He's a bit unhinged walking through that curtain. Once he gets a bit frustrated, it can only get worse.
He starts getting that crazy look in his eye. You know something's going to happen.
Again, this evenness shining through in this contest. Clubbing blows from Cooper. No, Hayter slips through. Oh, big knee. You see the sweat flying off the head of Cooper as he turns back to the middle of the ring. The strength though, Cosmo Cooper.
Whoa.
Wow. He's just rocketing him up into a suplex. Down he comes. Very impressive from this top contender here in the Slam Pro Wrestling League. 1, 2. Very, very close. Senior referee Michael Jameson are all over it. But Law, let's talk about the strength there. Cosmo Cooper catches.
Yeah, it was very impressive there by Cosmo, just hiking up at Matt Hayter, who's not a small man.
Big crowd here at the UC getting right behind Cosmo as we see him climb right to the top.
What's going on here, Sweet Pete?
We flagged shenanigans earlier and there it is. Huge tornado DDT, down goes
That's
Cooper. Gotta be it.
Oh, very.
Shock on the faces of King Vance and Sir Matthew Hayter. Hayden now, what's he got in store is gyrating up.
What an odd man. Oh!
Big shot. We know Cooper's got a lot in the tank.
Oh!
That great show of strength earlier. Pushing close to 10 minutes in his contest. Well, there's not much worse places to be than that.
The Royal Jewels must feel pretty bad.
Well, King Vance tries to throw himself. Huge drop kick from the top. Hayter's nearly ended up here on the commentary desk. And there it is, that resilience, Cosmo Cooper. Great strength!
This could be it, Sweet Pete. That's got to be it. Come on. What's going on? Get the king out of here.
Now, referee Jameson is our senior official here. He's not decided to end the match, but he might want to get King Vance off the apron. Well, last time.
I like that, Sweet Pete.
Because last time the King's Court thought that they'd lay their hands on the officials, it cost them their tag titles.
That's it.
I think they're very lucky that this match hasn't been thrown out already.
The King's Court love touching referees and officials. No, 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 no. Oh, what have we got here, Sweet Pete? Turn around, ref.
Let's see. Here we go, 1, 2. Oh, very close. King Vance makes his way through the curtain.
Oh.
Again, very lucky that this contest is even continuing. Back-to-back wins for Cosmo Cooper here in the Slam Pro Wrestling League. Well, the kind of shenanigans we've come to expect from the King's Court. But I bet you they did not expect, well, one, the resilience of referee Michael Jameson. Very lucky that this match got to continue, but luckily for the Slam fans and luckily for Cosmo Cooper, a big outcome here. Cosmo Cooper, he will be moving up those Slam Power rankings. He's got a win over a great man, Ricky South, and another one tonight over Sir Matthew Hayden III. I'm sure we'll see him move up those power rankings and again soon in the Slam Pro Wrestling League.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it's for the Slam Pro Wrestling League Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers.
is, of course, for the Slam Pro Wrestling League Tag Team Championship. And look at our champions, Law, the dropouts, so they love them here at the UC Refectory.
Without question, Sweet Pete, where else do you get to see 750 people plus all cheering for the same people? What a sight to see.
And our challengers, of course, they are no slouches. They have been knocking about the Slam Pro Wrestling League for some time. They're looking a little bit light tonight, wouldn't you say? Maybe about 120 kilos light.
And it may be, give or take a bit more, Sweet Pete.
Bronson United, the Hooligan, Vinnie Bronson, of course, the Gift, Robbie Thorpe, but no Josh with us.
Yeah, I'm very suspicious, Sweet Pete. Did somebody check underneath the ring?
Well, back to the match at hand, though. Scott Green, the Tuck Man, long time champions here in the Slam Pro Wrestling League. $750 plus fans, many of them up off their feet here. They're looking good, the champs.
Yeah, they're looking shredded, Sweet Pete. I think they've been in contact with one of our sponsors, Body Biz.
Both men, the hair flowing and the guns are showing.
There's what's on the line here, Sweet Pete. The Slam Tag Team Championships.
Referee Jameson in control of this match. Now this is one of the fiercest rivalries we've seen in the tag division here in the Slam Pro Wrestling League. Bronson United have been very keen to get their hands on their gold for some time. Well, sometimes you just have to let things unfold. Big smiles on the face of the dropouts. They always come here with such energy, have carried these belts.
Oh, brutal. Vinnie Bronson just put one right on his chin.
Well, Bronson United, they're very serious competitors. This is a bit of fun early, which we do see from the dropouts time to time, but we know that they then start to turn it on.
Never seen that before, Sweet Pete.
Lots of tricks in the bag.
It's like a Little Rascals trick or something. Double back elbows by the champs.
Great move. Here comes the Tuck Man. Both teams very experienced. We're going to see some great tag team wrestling here.
Great tag there by Vinnie Bronson, the captain. Tagging in the big man, the Gift, Robbie Thorpe.
He's got the away trunks on tonight.
Whoa.
The strength of the very, very big man. Oh, caught up on the rope. Great athleticism there from Tuckman. Beautiful arm drag. Wrenching on that arm. Very, very long arm. Robbie Thorpe, very tall man. And that could be the danger of having the long locks. Tag has been made. Vinny pleads, but Robbie's a bit slow to it. And there he goes.
Smart offense by the champs, tagging in and out, making it hard for Robbie to get anything going.
Beautiful technique from both the dropouts. Arm drags on such a tall man as Robbie Thorpe. Another tag. They're very good at these blind tags, Law. In, out, seeing when each other's in danger, making the decisions.
Bronson United can't get any momentum going with those tags.
Oh, I was just about to say some good wrestling there from Robbie Thorpe, but thrown out the window, just a big right hand on the chin of the Tuckman.
Wrestling, baby!
Bronson United now looking to get some momentum. Not quite quick enough. I think that tag was made. Wow, Robbie Thorpe. He's not the captain, but he was very in charge just then. Screaming at Vinnie Bronson.
Stereo drop kicks from the champs. Bronson United rolling to the outside.
This huge crowd love the dropouts.
Uh-oh.
They love that waggle. Both men down at ringside. Tuckman here to our left. Scotty Green on the far side of the ring from as we sit. Robbie Thorpe now stalking him. Huge European uppercut. Green rolls back into the ring. Two count. Both partners out back. Back at their quarters as Robbie Thorpe lays in the shoulders and then the boots repeatedly. Quick tags here. This is what Bronson United need, Law.
That's it, Sweet Pea. They're taking over now. Now they're using the quick tags. They're proficient tag team maneuvers, tags. Just beating away there at Scotty Green.
We don't see this often. Tuckman looks very isolated. Very far away from his partner. Such a thing as cutting the ring in half, Law. It seems like such a basic, but when we see it done right.
Yeah, that's right, Sweet Pea.
Literally in front of us, we can see all of the work happening over here on the right-hand side, but Scotty Green, he's pushing back. He's a tall man, they're so close!
Scotty Green hits him though with a DDT. Can he capitalise and get the tucky in?
Where's Vinny? Oh, there he is.
Oh, Vinnie Bronson on the outside broke up that tag attempt.
Well, and it's done the goods for his team. No tag. Scotty Green back on this other side of the ring on the Bronson United side. Huge. Huge right hand from the Gift. Green fires back, big elbows. Driven the ropes, there's been a tag. Oh, wow. Leapfrog straight into that DDT, driving his head right into the ring.
Oh. Very close to having new champs.
That's right, Laura, it's all on the line here. Double stomp, Finny Bronson. Well, he enjoys it when he thinks he's on top, doesn't he? He makes a tag. The Gift slamming Scotty Green there into the side of the ring. I thought, yeah, there was a tag there. Big scoop slam.
Massive scoop slam for the pin.
Scotty Green still with us. The Gift, that huge arm wrapped around the neck of Scotty Green. No tag, says referee Jameson. Scotty Green, though, he's handing out the boots.
Can he get the tag, Sweet Pete? Tucky's chomping at the bit to get in the ring.
I think if he does, the roof's going to blow off this place, Law.
Not quite.
Robbie Thorpe, great roll through there into that, and look at that, dropping all that weight. He's got it locked in, that single leg crab. All that weight dropping on the hamstring, the lower back of Scott Green.
Oh no! Come off it! Well, look at this.
Oh, there we go.
What just happened? Why did he run out here, Sweet?
Well, who could think that Josh could move that quick? That's the biggest shock. Now, I can't see anything from where we're sitting, Law. This
sure what
tag is nearly going to happen.
Oh, step up Insecurity, Scotty Green.
Both better down.
He needs to get the tag.
I still don't know what Josh was doing. But it is a worry that he is here tonight.
Maybe he's just relaying some information, some tactics.
Who's going to get there?
Oh. Sweet. What he's got in his hand, Sweet Pete? Not like this.
Is this it? Is this the new tag champs? It is! We have new tag team champions, Bronson United!
The winners of the match, and new Star Tag Team Champions, Bronson United!
Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The very, very long and successful reign of the Dropouts as the Slam Pro Wrestling League Tag Team Champions has come to an end. And would you believe it? The gold in the tag team division now sits with the Hooligan and the Gift. Bronson United are the new Slam Pro Wrestling League Tag Team Champions.
Welcome back, Slam fans! Are we all having a good night? Who wants some more Slam? The following contest is scheduled for one fall, with a 60-minute time, and is for the Slam Pro Wrestling League Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger.
Come on, Maya.
From Sydney, she is the epitome of feminine fury, Maya Menace. And now the champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The Slam Pro Wrestling League coming to you live from the UC Refectory here in Canberra, Australia. And we have in front of us another great match. It is, of course, for the Slam Pro Wrestling League Women's Championship. We have our challenger, Maya Maddox, taking on our long-time champion, relentless Rita Stone Law. Welcome back, and welcome back to another championship match tonight.
Thank you, Sweet Pete. The Women's Championship on the line tonight. Going to be an incredible matchup here. Can't wait for this one to get underway.
Now, these competitors have met before. Rita Stone coming out on top, winning with the LaBelle lock.
Whoa! Maya Maddox with a sleeper hold. Didn't want to shake the hand of the champion.
Looking for that Velvet Vice submission. Now, Laura, as I was saying, Rita Stone has got a win over the challenger. She comes out firing.
Relentless Rita Stone going at it. Now Maya Maddox back on top.
The Thez press, both women rolling around. Great strength there from the challenger.
Oh,
And we're off to a very hot start now.
big shoulders to the midsection here in the corner right in front of us.
Referee in charge of this contest, we see Great swinging kick as the champ climbs to the top.
Oh, nice back elbow.
Big shot. Slowing things down if there's anything low. 442 days of dominance we've had from Rita Stone. If there's anything that has really shined through her championship reign, it's the speed at which she moves around the ring. We see a pinning combination. Roll through.
Ooh, kick to the back of the head of Maya Maddox.
700 plus crowd crammed in here at the UC Refectory. Getting the speed of the chair. One. Only the one count. Maya Maddox, we're going to see if she's learned from that loss. She's been roaring back into contention, moving up those Slam Women's Power Rankings to see her in the contest here tonight.
Relentless Rita Stone going out to get Maya Maddox. Oh!
Sweep of the leg, face first. And a big chop. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no mats here on the outside either. Back suplex again. Steel beams running through the side of the ring apron there.
Basement drop kick by Maya Maddox.
And a big elbow right to the back of the neck. 2 count the champion staying with us. Again, Law, 442 days. Rita has been undefeated since claiming this belt at the AIS back in 2024.
Yeah, been a champion for a hot minute, Sweet Pete.
Coming off an incredibly impressive win over Jessica Troy.
That was an incredible match, Sweet Pete.
At our last big event, absolutely. If you can, you should absolutely get on the Slam On Demand and get a look at that one. It was the 450 splash that saw Rita victorious there, but as with the previous match, she's got great submissions. But Maya Maddox, great strength. Bit of brutality there as she just forces the champ down into the turnbuckle. Follows up with a big, strong elbow. Maddox suplex though, champ passes through.
Reversal into a shotgun drop kick. Maya Maddox reeling in the corner.
Huge crowd right behind our champion. Oh, the strength of the challenger.
Oh, unorthodox move, Sweet Pete. Can Maya capitalize?
Great strength there from the challenger, lifting the champion back up over her head. Oh, into the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Sweet Pete. Maya Maddox back on top here. Rita Stone reeling. Oh, ref's got to get in there.
Ref right on top of it. Big shots coming in from the champion. A clubbing blow sends her back to the mat. Maya Maddox looking much stronger and sure of herself since they last met.
She's getting better and better every time we see her in the ring, Sweet Pete. Oh!
Big slap across the chops. Some absolutely amazing contenders here in the Slam Pro Wrestling League Women's Division. Rita Stone has been putting them all away for well over a year.
Oh.
Beautiful suplex.
Folded up like an accordion.
Maddox stumbles back into the turnbuckle. I keep saying, Lord, the speed of the champion, Rita Stone, has just given her the edge these 400 plus days. Maddox flying to the outside into the guard railings.
The champ right on top here, Maya Maddox. She's got to do something to get back in there.
Oh, did you see the way that
Brutal.
the boot just forced Maddox back? She grabbed that jaw straight away. Rita drags her in. Big DDT.
Champ retains here, Sweet Pea. That's it. 1, 2. Oh.
Maddox still with us. Well, Lord, that was a massive boot to the face of the challenger on the outside. You can see the impact. You see how it forced her back past the ring post. Rita Stone, that's a very tough hold. Kicks now. Oh, great move. This is how she likes to set it up. Choosing instead. And again, the strength. Huge face buster.
It could be it. Oh. Building almost went off early there. Maya Maddox is firmly on top here. Could we see a new women's champ here?
I've been so impressed by the strength of the challenger, but Rita Stone, she's moved around. She's got the sleeper in place as she looked.
She's got it almost locked in, I think, just about there.
Very smart from the challenger, driving it back into the turnbuckle, breaking the hold. Great kick though, sends Maddox down to the mat. Rita now the master of the 450 splash. Climbs to the top. Oh. Maddox smart to it, no way, she says. Both ladies now, we're looking for a superplex.
Oh, superplex. That could be it. New champ. She just has to get there.
Maddox looks like that's taken a bit out of her as well. Referee starts the standing 10 count. Maddox slowly writhing towards the champion. 1, 2. Chance of let go Rita. Roll out around the UC. Block and a huge forearm sends down Maddox.
Rita definitely living up to her nickname. Definitely relentless here.
She wants to go up top and the Slam fans are with her. Right in front of us here, Law. Could it be another 450 win?
That's put away so many people.
Up she goes!
Oh, scratched and burned.
Maddox is out of the way.
This could be it, Sweet.
This is it.
That's it, Sweet Pete.
It's the Velvet Vice. She's got it locked in.
You see a new champ.
Center ring. Maddox is holding on tight. You can see her face gripping.
Oh, new champ, Sweet
We
Pete.
have a new women's champion.
What?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a match! Maya Maddox has gotten revenge.
The winner of the match, and new Canberra League Women's Champion, Maya Maddox.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the very, very long-term, the amazing, the relentless Rita Stone has been a cornerstone of the Slam Pro Wrestling League. 442 days she dominated the Slam Women's division. But tonight it's not enough. Maya Maddox locks in the Velvet Vice, gets the submission victory, and we have ourselves a brand new Slam Pro Wrestling League Women's Champion, Maya Maddox.
welcome Sweet Pete Steele to the ring with a special announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out here to our community for the very special announcement. But to know more, let's look at the Slamtron.
The Slam Board of Directors are thrilled to announce that on December 12th, 2026, the Slam Pro Wrestling League will return to the National Convention Center. Championship gold will be on the line, scores will be settled, and history will be made. Slam fans, we need your support. Help us make history and fill the National Convention Center in December. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 7 p.m. through TicketJack.
That's right, the Slam Pro Wrestling League Make sure you tell your friends we're going to sell this place out and it's going to be amazing. We can't wait to see you there.
Slam fans!
Down to your king.
Silence, peasants! If you have been paying attention, if you had any intelligence at all, then you would have seen that these Slam Board of Directors, these Slam officials have had it out for the King's Court since day one. That includes this one. What are you looking at, Mr. Law? The wrestlers are here. Be a good little announcer and get out of my ring. The King's Court have been ejected from venues. We've had opportunities stolen from us. We're the only ones in Slam history to have a title stripped from around our waist. But no longer. If there is anyone worthy of the National Convention Center, if there is anyone worthy of tonight's Royal Rumble, if there is anyone worthy of holding gold in the Slam Pro Wrestling League, you are looking at them. For I am King Vance.
Matt King Vance, you peasants! How about you both get out of the ring so we can get the Slam Rumble going?
to Lucky James! Sure. And the board of directors also want to introduce my new commentator for the Rumble match! Well, ladies and gentlemen, quite a bit of action before we kick off the Rumble match. Unfortunately or unfortunately, I don't know how you want to put it.
What a great night, Sweet Pete.
I have a new co-commentator.
For your main
I'm out here to scout the competition, and I'm out here to celebrate my retention of the grandest prize in the nation, baby.
Celebrate? You want to celebrate running away from Robbie Eagles?
Mate,
Is that what you want to celebrate?
you look at the record books and you see still Slam champion Dan Archer.
Will enter at 90-second intervals. In the order they drew until all 20 wrestlers have entered the match. Elimination occurs when a wrestler is thrown over the top rope and both feet hit the floor. The last wrestler remaining, once all 20 competitors have entered, will be the winner and will face the Slam champion on April 11 at the UC Refectory. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Well, that's right, Lucky James. He's about to kick off one of the best matches of the year. Dan Archer.
The man who has drawn entrance number 1 is...
Well, Dan Archer, this is the first man you could face to defend your championship on April 11th.
Well, let me tell you, Sweet Pete, the man who is not winning this match is just about to walk through the curtain because number 1, Sweet Pete, not an entry number that you want to have.
From the top ropes,
Well, of course, the winner of the 2023 Slam Rumble.
and the man who will enter at number 2 is... Jack Osborne.
Well, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. North Shore Wrestling coming out early, hostile Jack Osborne. Now, Dan, we've already seen the Hope from the Top Rope take on a big boy tonight as he defeated Skull, but look at the size of this guy. What do you think he weighs?
Look, Jack Osborne easily a jacked and stacked 110. I don't think Luke Watts has a chance after what he went through earlier tonight against the bearded berserker Skull. I don't think Luke Watts is long for this one.
Luke Watts, no clown, former Slam champion. He won from number 4 in 2023, so he's got experience, he's got pedigree.
Sure, if he entered from number 4, I might give him a shot, but he's entered at number 1.
Oh, those 3 places, that rules him out.
He has to go the whole distance. I don't think Luke Watts has it in him.
I hear he can't win the match by running away either. Was that in the rules?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Capacity crowd here at the UC Refectory, 750 fans plus packed in. They're up around the rafters. If you've missed it, folks, let's talk about this. King's Court, they've come out. We had a huge announcement, Dan. They've taken out my co-commentator Lawson.
Wait, here goes Luke Watts, he's gone!
It doesn't look good early for Watts, but in he comes. Slingshots back in. Both men, in case you weren't sure, people, the way to win this match is to send your opponents over the top rope, both of their feet hit the floor. The last man in the ring is the winner.
That's right, Sweet Pete. 20 of the best in the nation here tonight. I've done my homework. I'm out here to watch him. I'm out here to see who gets the shot on April 11th.
Now, do you have a favourite, Lord? Look at me. Do you have a favourite, Dan? The Law, he normally has
the Law is gone.
7 favourites.
Taken out by the King's Court. My favourite at this point, Jack Osborne. That's my pick right now.
That's your pick, number 2.
Out of everyone
coming
in the
from
ring.
number 2, North Shore Wrestling. All right, let's write that down. Dean, can you take a note? Dan Archer thinks number 2, Jack Osborne, is going to win the Rumble. We must be getting close as the countdown kicks off. Big shot there from Osborne. The match, of course, is live, but the fans are counting along. Let's see who's in at number 3.
Entrant number 3, Randy Chambers!
Well, Dan Archer, you might know Randy Chambers is, of course, a Slam Masters Cup champion. He comes flying in, goes straight to work on Jack Osborne.
When did he win the Slam Masters Cup, Pete?
That's not important, Law. What's important is that he did win
Archer,
it.
not the Law. If you call me Law one more time, I'm going to put you through this commentary table, Sweet Pete.
No, look, it's fair. I don't respect you enough. Law, I respect. You, Dan, you run away. You are not a great champion, even though you think you might be.
Sweet Pete, can we just concentrate on the action in the ring? Randy Chambers and Luke Watts are unfairly teaming up on Jack Osborne right now, and it's quite frankly making me sick.
There's nothing unfair about it. It's every man for himself. If people want to get together, that's up to them. We might see, we don't know, we might see some more members of North Shore Wrestling enter. And I'm sure that Jack Osborne will be getting them on side.
We might not last long enough. Oh, he's back in. My pick is still alive, Sweet Pete.
I agree. Hostile looking strong.
It's what the people want to see. Dan Archer versus a member of North Shore Wrestling is money. People want to see it.
Is that what you want to see? Who do you want to run away from next, Dan?
What was that?
Who do you want to run away from next?
I think the headset's not working.
Yeah, takes a bit to get used to. Well, here we go. Here comes number 4.
Entrant number 4, Sir Matthew Hayter.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, things move very fast here, and I've got to say, the board of directors are going to have to take some action again against King's Court.
Well, he's going straight after Luke Watts.
Had to get under. Oh, Luke Watts is bloodied up. He's busted open, I think.
Like, there's a lot of bad blood between the King's Court and Luke Watts.
Well, a lot of that bad blood is smushed across the face of the Hope. Hayter came straight in the ring for him. He's thrown a bunch of right hands and the blood split open.
Oh, Watts is out of here.
And he's holding on. Referee Jameson says no, he's safe. He's clung onto the bottom rope.
He's a freak right now. The Hope has the bottom rope, and he's hoping to hold on, Sweet Pete.
That's good, Dan. Have you been practicing?
Just thought of it.
Off the cuff.
There goes Osborne. Chambers working on him. Next entrant coming out, Sweet
Well, time flies. It's quick for us, but it's taking a long time while you're there in the ring, Dan. You would know, you've entered these matches yourself. Let's see who's in at number 5.
Well, it looks like Sir Hayter's about to get some help.
Well, the odds are about to... The odds have just changed. This is not good for the Hope from the top rope. He's already got a busted beak, and now he's got both members of King's Court coming after him. The Hope's still fighting. Oh, the big hammer.
Excellent shot, my lord. You gotta love the King's Court, Sweet Pete.
Well, you don't have to, but if you want to, that's okay. King's Court now, they've got a lot of history with Luke Watts.
Well, you
and
can
I'm
hear
sure
the
this will bring
admiration
us a
from
lot
these
of joy.
750 Slam fans in here. They love the King's Court. They can't get enough.
Oh, that's what it is, I'm sure. We've got Randy Chambers getting to know Jack Osborne's boot quite intimately over there in the corner. Have a look at the hope.
I love seeing Luke Watts like this, Sweet Pete.
What about another match with Luke Watts? Do you think you've got that in you?
I've already beaten him. Why do it again? I don't see a point. If he was lucky enough to make it through this, there's no chance.
Oh, Randy Chambers nearly slips, but he's held on only just and made it back into the ring. We nearly saw our first elimination there.
Randy Chambers coming in from number 3. He hasn't got a hope anyway. Get him out of there now.
Well, number 6. Oh, big round of applause.
Number 6,
Well, this might help out. Watts, great shots in. Hayter slams into the king. Hayter wobbling in the corner.
And this doesn't seem very fair, Sweet Pete. The King's Court had their backs turned. Hugh Beauty has attacked them from behind like a coward.
No, not at all. Hugh Beauty is coming firing in.
He's shining it up, Sweet Pete.
Oh, big shot.
I don't know, Sweet.
I knew it was going to come from the other end.
It looked like it was going down leg for me.
Oh, no, he's got himself a double. Now, this is one of the great things about this Rumble match. We see people come in, there's old things hanging about, there's old friendships hanging about, and we start to see them unfold. Now, we've definitely seen this before, the Hope and Hugh Beauty taking on the King's Court.
There is a lot of bad blood. We saw them at the last event in a tag team match. King's Court with some brilliant tactics to win that one.
Randy Chambers looks like he's having a hell of a time with Jack Osborne.
That's the thing about these Rumbles, Sweet Pete. The whole complexion of the match has changed since Hugh Beauty's come out. The King's Court were dominating, and they're about to dominate some more.
Very observant. Number 7, who have we got?
entrant number 7.
Whoa.
UC Brownie.
Well, the fire-breathing Red Heathen enters the match. No allegiances as far as I know, as you see him chop down both.
No allegiances in the Slam Pro Wrestling League, but that is a man that I would form a tag team with. That is a monster. EC Brownie, and he's gone straight after Randy Chambers, who he pulverized earlier, at the end of 2025. This is the first event.
You don't want to get on the air and get your dates wrong, Dan. You need to really think about that.
Well, I'm not a broadcast professional like you are. I've had a hard match tonight.
You don't seem to be a professional wrestler either, running away at every chance you get.
What was that?
What?
The headsets are bugging out again.
Back to that later. The fire-breather Red Heathen, he's entered the match and he's absolutely going to town. But now we've got the two big boys meeting in the middle. Everyone else has spun out to the corners. These huge lariats. Chopping down the big redwood and down goes Jack Osborne.
Absolute overkill on those lariats, Sweet Pete. What a man.
We still are yet to see an elimination. Numbers 1 through 7 in the match.
It's starting to fill up in there.
Things are starting to get busy. King's Court having a bit of a cuddle just in front of us.
And the Hope and Beauty going after them again. These guys want nothing more than to get rid of each other.
Who's number 8? Well, it's a man who comes flying to the ring, and isn't he? He's full of energy. He's coming off 2 massive wins. We've seen him beat Ricky Southen tonight.
Who did he ever beat?
Well, tonight he beats the Matthew Hayter. And King's Court, remember, and we've got our first elimination of the match.
Excellent to see, Sweet Pete. Cosmo Cooper, off you go, son.
You wouldn't have liked to have taken Cosmo Cooper on April 11th?
I don't see myself losing a title to someone like Cosmo Cooper. I don't think there's a chance that Cosmo could take a prestigious prize off the full draw.
Fair enough. So Matthew Hayter now teetering on the edge. What are you seeing out there, Dan?
Look, there's bodies flying everywhere. Randy Chambers is down. Jack Osborne hanging in there. Hugh Beauty almost over the top rope. The King's Court need to form back up, get their formation back in line before this next entrant comes out.
Well, here we go. Number 9 is due to come out. Cosmo Cooper, that was pretty short. It wasn't the shortest ever. Goblin Kid, 3.9 seconds.
That was in and out. No one's beaten that.
Could it be the Goblin Kid?
Entrant number 9, Kai Drake.
It's the Dragonheart Kai Drake. A pure striker, an absolute monster. Look at him go.
Wow, straight in there. German suplexes galore. One to the Hope. 3 of your best. The Hope. Hugh Beauty, Randy, massive chops. Wow. Talk about coming in making a statement. But then he might have gone one step too far.
There's those lethal strikes.
And look at that! Kai Drake literally turning the place upside down. German suplex, left, right, everywhere you can look.
And here's the trouble, Sweet Pete. Now he's got to get the big man over the top rope to the floor.
Well, Randy Chambers,
he's giving him a hand.
Wrestle in the hand, and wouldn't you love to? Sometimes you've got to make friends with people you might not have otherwise, don't you, Law?
Stop calling me Law, Pete. It's embarrassing. You're a professional. Get it together. The Law isn't here and he's not coming back.
Oh, they don't pay me enough for this. Who's next?
It couldn't be.
No.
There's absolutely no way.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it is!
Mr. Tremendous!
You know what, well, the former challenger for the Slam Championship, it's Mr. Tremendous!
I can't believe Lawson the Law's missing this. This is his favourite wrestler, Mr. Tremendous, and he's not here to see it.
He would be hating this. He's going to have to watch it back on Slam On Demand.
And the King's Court are taking care of Tremendous just like they took care of Lawson the Law Cole earlier tonight.
Big Tremendous! Oh, down goes the King's Court! Big Trevor's fired up! And Vance is out of here! One King's Court, two King's Court!
Big Tremendous has turned this rumble!
Oh, no!
The Big Tremor's being chopped down by Osborne.
The Big Trem energy
And
was
he's
enough
gone.
for Jack Osborne. Brings him back down to earth. 3 very quick fire eliminations has thinned the crowd back out.
Sweet Pete. Incredible. Big Trem energy came in and the foundation shook. The roof nearly got blown off the place.
Wow, and we're just about to have our 11th entrant. This 20-man rumble where the winner will face the champion Dan Archer.
Entrant number 11, Randall.
The masked kamikaze, Randall.
Huge cutter.
And another one for the Dragonheart.
Something a bit different.
See, now Randall could win this thing, Sweet Pete.
Well, look at the air that Randy Chambers just got. Oh, and he gets a cutter for his troubles as he goes tumbling back into the turnbuckles.
One for Osborne as well. That's a dangerous man, Randall. He could win this whole thing, Sweet Pete.
So what do you think, Dan Archer, Randall, April 11, Slam Championship?
I think there's something there, Sweet Pete. I can get behind it.
Hugh Beauty, funnily enough, smart to it. Gets out of that move.
Oh,
Randall is
He
right in
holds on.
front of us, Jameson.
once again, Hugh Beauty
Calls him
and
safe.
Luke Watts with the unfair tactics.
Now I'm seeing, I don't know if you can see it at home, I'm seeing members of the King's Court. They're back in the ring. referee Jameson is calling it. Their feet have hit the ground.
Off you
Ask
go.
the referee.
Walk back to the pavilion, Hugh Beauty. Oh, Sweet Pete, this isn't fair.
Well, this won't be the...
Sweet Pete, Hugh Beauty and Luke Watts have been
it's just going
eliminated.
to the post.
This is chaos.
It is chaos. I bet this isn't the last we'll see of the King's Court.
Well, these four absolutely hate each other. I just don't think it's fair that Luke Watts and Hugh Beauty are physically assaulting these two men after they've been eliminated.
This match is still going on. Kai Drake is still just hanging on the apron. Hugh Beauty has just slammed King Bear's back through the curtain, but we're counting down again. Number 12. Five men, this will get us back up to 6.
Entrant number 12, Sam Osborne.
Well, there we go.
Well, this is another man that could take the whole thing out. Sam Osborne, look at him.
Wow, he's looking fantastic.
The Raging Bull, Sam Osborne, in to join his brother Jack.
Wow, and he doesn't just look great. Look at those moves. These North Shore Wrestling boys, Dan, I don't know if they're the ones you want to see April 11th.
There's some big boys. As you know, Sweet Pete, I'm out here to scout the competition. That's what a champion does. They got to watch every contender very closely.
Wow.
Look at them. Brotherly love in the Slam Rumble. You love to see it.
Oh, that could be gone very soon. Kai Drake. EC Brownie. They hold on as we move forward. Entrance number 13. Could make a big difference. We're back up to 6. Randy.
Oh, you love to see it, Sweet Pete.
Entrant number 13, Will Keedus.
Well, talk about tipping the scales.
Whoa.
We've got 3 members now of North Shore Wrestling. Kai Drake.
And what a combination. These guys are a well-oiled machine.
Well, absolutely. They're looking fantastic.
What do these Slam fans say, Sweet Pete?
Meeting of the minds. EC Brownie doesn't care for it.
I think they called them bankers. They must be in finance.
That sounds about right for the North Shore.
And all 3 men just taking apart EC Brownie.
Well, there it is. Hostile. It is every man for himself. It's going to be very interesting what happens if these North Shore Wrestling guys eliminate their opponents. We've seen some hugs. There's EC Brownie.
EC Brownie is gone. And I'll admit, Sweet Pete, that's a little bit of a relief to see EC Brownie out of there.
I'm sure it is. Randy Chambers.
I think it's a key point here, Sweet Pete. We're getting into the late entry numbers. These men do have an advantage coming in this late, but they are coming in to a ring dominated by 3 members of North Shore Wrestling.
Well, that's right. Jack Osborne, though, you'd think he'd be tiring. He started at number 2. Randy Chambers, he was in at 3. He is taking an absolute shellacking as we see him laying on the ring apron.
I mean, the longer he goes and the more punishment it takes, the more entertained I am.
And, like, we have seen some of the best wrestlers in Australia.
Number 14.
And here comes another one.
Come out, and another one, Harry Singh.
A technical wizard, a submission specialist. He'll tie you in knots. This is a dangerous man.
Well, submissions won't do you much good here in the Rumble. You've got to get him over the top rope. That's interesting.
Look at the athleticism, Pete.
Great drop kick, better than yours, Dan. No comment, fair enough.
The headsets aren't working.
Harry Singh holds on. Big clothesline, he's looking fantastic. We have 6 more entrants. There's some big names we haven't seen yet. Is there anyone that you thought you would see so far that you think might come in the next 6?
Look, one man I know the Slam Board of Directors have their eye on. A man that I went to war with in December, Mikey Broderick. He's got to be considered by the board of directors one of the best 20 in the nation. He could be out here tonight, we'll see.
Well, if he's any good, he'll definitely be here. Let's see how we go. This could be Mikey Broderick right now. As we count out 7, 6.
I hope it is. I'll beat him again. Retain the title against Mikey Broderick would be a fantastic present.
Bronson United, we've had our time in the sun, but we ain't done tonight. Joshy, big moment for you tonight, boy. Stepping into that rumble.
Yeah!
Yes!
Yeah! Yeah!
Take it home and we'll claim all the gold! All the gold!
Wow! We might be seeing one half of the new Slam Tag Champions!
Josh from Lawson United!
And he's gone! I think the Goblin Kid's record's been broken, Sweet Pete!
What just happened?
Josh got in the ring on behalf of Bronson United.
No, referee Jake Baker says that's it. If you had to guess the time, what are you thinking?
That was less than a second.
I've heard.
I can't do anything, Phil. I would.
I've heard them call Josh.
No, I would. I would restart it if I had
I've heard them call Josh the 1 second man, and it looks like he's just lived up to it again. The Goblin Kid. We thought he would be in the record books forever. Josh from Bronson United now.
We need a stopwatch on that, Sweet Pete. There goes Randy. He's
1
almost
second,
out of there.
2 if he was lucky.
Could you imagine Bronson United won the tag titles and the Slam Rumble in the same night? It would have been magical. You reckon a big money match, Dan Archer versus Josh? I would have loved to see it. I'm sure these 750 Slam fans would have loved to see Josh versus Dan Archer.
I've got to be honest with you, Dan. I'd probably like that. How do you think you'd go with the Paradox Pile Driver?
I'd be a big boy to get up.
Entrant number 16, El Phoenician.
Well, El Phoenician, number 16, bops his way to the ring. We're getting close now. We're getting to the top.
And he's wasting his advantage. He's dancing away on the apron. Trying to pander to the fans is not going to get you anywhere in the Slam Pro Wrestling League, let me tell you.
Well, that's right, Dan. You've never done anything that's helped the fans, have you?
Oh, Randall looks into it. And Phoenician going up top.
Interesting ploy. Oh, huge crossbody.
Oh, Harry Singh is almost eliminated right in front of us.
Harry Singh just holds on.
Phoenician's working on Osborne. North Shore Wrestling almost losing their advantage, but it's back.
That's right. How many we got? 1, 2, 3. Large majority of the competitors we have right now are from North Shore Wrestling.
You got to think, Sweet Pete, only one of them can win. It's every man for himself.
3 of 8.
Only one of them can win.
Jameson's 1 foot from Will Keatis has touched the ground. He's still with us. Used the guardrail to hold on. Here it is, number 17.
He's back. Number 17.
Went to man to win the entire thing. Oh my God!
I tend to agree with you. Skull might have been defeated earlier, but he's a big, strong boy. He's just eaten a big
Oh my goodness!
and sends Randall absolutely flying.
The bearded berserker. And there goes Randall. He's eliminated.
He's out of here. Ref Rage is onto it.
Skull has come in and made an immediate impact. Oh, there goes Randy Chambers.
Back to 8. Oh, I was just I thought Kai Drake was getting along a little bit with Sam Osborne. Big Chop says otherwise. El Phoenician now.
Phoenician's in trouble.
Slam fans counted down. Number 18.
Entrant number 18, Mali Balatai.
Well,
There's Paletti in.
this could be good news for El Phoenician as his tag team partner enters the ring.
Let me tell you, that is a tough man with a hard head.
We've seen a lot of...
And Jack Osborne's just found out the hard way.
Oh, God! Jack Osborne, who's been in there since the very beginning at number 2. But as I said, Phoenician and Marley tag team partners.
Kai Drake just nearly removed the top row of Marley's teeth. And Phoenician's just returned the favor to Kai Drake.
Now this is a tag team in action. Great move.
The drop kick into the Samoan drop.
We've seen a lot of this tonight, Dan.
And the team of Manor and Manouche get rid of Kai Drake.
Well, there they go. We've got a couple of tag team groups still with us. We've got North Shore Wrestling. Would you say this, Phoenician, what's their name?
Manor and Manouche. You got to do your research, Sweet Pete. They're rising up the Slam tag rankings. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw them against Bronson United sooner rather than later.
I think that'd be excellent. Well, here we go. We're getting very close. Number 19.
Is it Mikey Broderick? It's
even better.
Even better.
It's Brandon Ruddles. We've seen him roar into the Slam Pro Wrestling League in 2025. And now Brandon Reynolds in at number 19.
Phoenician's nearly gone. Holy! Reynolds nearly gone.
Great strength as he holds on. Can he skin the cat? He's going to give it a shot. He's
look
back
at
in.
the core strength. Oh,
Great.
what a shot.
Doubles.
That's a man that's been doing his burpees, Sweet Pete. He looks fit and ready. It could be Rattles versus Archer, April 11th. We look at the field here. Harry Singh still hanging in there. Skull, Manor and Manouche.
Harry Singh, he's got an interesting hold on Skull.
Trying to take him over with a crucifix.
Oh, he's done it, boy. He's eliminated.
What a maneuver.
We've got one of North Shore Wrestling over here.
Jack Osborne hanging on for dear life. Once again,
Only
Sweet Pete.
one more entrant, and then we are done. We're counting it down. 750 plus here in the UC Refectory. The action's still happening.
What's
The lights have
happening, Sweet
darkened. We're nearly half an hour in.
What's happening, Sweet Pete?
I think you know.
It couldn't be. Look at this crowd. They've come alive, Sweet Pete.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest, strongest, hardest to move men in this Slam Pro Wrestling League. Once abandoned, twice abandoned, always loved. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Bucket in hand, we saw him.
Slamu at number 20. What an advantage. Is there any man that can get the deep sea beast over the top rope?
Well, we saw him run riot last year with that bucket.
Let me tell you firsthand, GAO Stadium, no man could get the Slamu over the top rope. And I'm very worried April 11th, it could be Archer versus Slamu.
Well, we've seen him recently. He had a big win in singles competition. The deep sea beast is being circled now, and all the men.
They're all taking out the big Slamu.
Oh, and the Slam fans, they don't like it. Oh! The Tidal wave, the splash zone extends.
Strength of the deep sea beast.
The big headbutts. One, two, three. That's a good way to break your elbow. Big hellbutt. Brendan Reynolds. See you later. Harry Singh. Oh, Harry gone.
Slamu is running wild in the Slam Rumble. There goes Alpha Nation.
Alpha Nation gone. The numbers are thinning very fast.
And Marley
Paletti.
he holds on.
Oh, Slamu, he can't believe it.
Oh, he's biting the neck of Marley.
Oh, it's more like a bit of a love nuddle. But Marley Paletti, he's gone.
Slamu has cleared the ring. But in
now,
come North Shore Wrestling to save the day.
3 members of North Shore Wrestling remain. Randy Chambers. Wow!
Are you kidding me, Sweet Pete?
Your favourite Jack Osborne, he's been at number 2. He's just speared
the
deep sea beast.
The match has been going on for over 30 minutes and Jack Osborne had the energy to spear the deep sea beast out of his boots.
Like a Japanese whaling ship. He speared the Slamu and over he goes. We're down to the final 4.
And it looks like it's going to be Dan Archer versus one of the lovely gentlemen from North Shore Wrestling.
Well, this is a very interesting place that we find ourselves in, the final 4. The Slamu still wandering at ringside. Someone needs to tell him how to get back to his tank.
Tide's going back out.
We've got North Shore Wrestling, Randy Chambers. Well, what can you do? You've just got to have a crack.
I mean, you got to admire the fight in him, but yeah, they're just beating him down like a dog.
The blows rain down. Well, Dan, we've seen some of the best wrestlers in Australia. Former champ Luke Watts, King's Court, Hugh Beauty, E.C. Brownie, Cosmo Cooper, Mr. Tremendous.
Listen to it, Sweet Pete. They're behind Randy Chambers. He's 750 Slam fans.
A record-setting night. Josh from Bronson United, the 1 second man. The quickest elimination we've ever seen, but now we see former. Well, has he got...
Cadis nearly goes.
Has he got one? Cadis hangs on.
He's fighting him off, but...
Great teamwork.
I mean, there's no way he survives another 30 seconds.
Taking a hell of a beating. What a great elbow raining down.
So the question, Sweet Pete, who do you want to see? Dan Archer versus Sam Osborne, Jack Osborne, or Will Cadis?
Oh, hang on, it's not over yet. Oh! Oh, just like that! Just like that!
We're down to 2, Sweet Pete!
The big hoss number 2, but he's holding on! Randy Chambers, he entered at 3!
Entrance number 2 and 3! It's precarious on the apron, Sweet Pete.
Both men somehow hold on! Randy Chambers! Jack Osborne! Big boot! He's so close! The referee's right in front of him. They weren't 2 feet on the floor. Look at this show of strength from Randy Chambers.
These guys have been in here since number 2 and 3. I cannot believe it.
The big hoss, well, this is an advantage. He's back on the inside. That's where you want to be. Randy Chambers, if he falls to the floor, he's eliminated. 1 foot back in.
He goes downstairs. Fantastic strategy from Jack Osborne. I admire a man with a brain like that.
You would have enjoyed that, wouldn't you?
Shows he's a high IQ individual, unlike someone we saw earlier in the test whites.
Randy Chambers still holding on. He entered at number 3. These are two men who are very tired. They've been in since the very start of this match. We're coming into 35, reaching 40 minutes. Oh! In the middle of the air, he's nearly broken him in half. Here goes Randy Chambers. Somehow the young man holds on the revolver.
Jack, turn around. You haven't won yet.
Osborne thinks he's won. Randy Chambers has held on. Somehow he's had the strength. Jack Osborne fires off. He eats a knee for his trouble. Randy Chambers, though, he's still in a precarious position.
And he floats.
He whips back in looking for that huge... No!
And he's nailed it. Iron lariat.
Jack Osborne, he goes flying.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Slam Brawl, Randy Chambers!
Well done, Archer. What do you think of that? That's the man you're going to be meeting April 11th for the Slam Championship.
This makes me sick, Sweet
The
Pete.
revolver, Randy Chambers.
Out of everyone in here, Randy Chambers didn't deserve to win.
He came in at number 3. He battled some of the best professional wrestlers in Australia, and now he deserves a shot at the Slam Champion. He's going to see you
I got some
in
business
this
to
ring
deal with, Sweet
April
Pete.
11th. Don't you go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. Let's see what Dan Archer has to say.
And still your Slam Champion, Canberra. Now you listen, Chambers. You just outlasted 19 of the best wrestlers in this country. Can you feel the energy? Not a single person in this room thinks that you can beat me.
I'm not sure the Slam fans agree.
You hear it, Randy Chambers? There's not a single person in here chanting your name.
750 plus, ladies and gentlemen, they're behind the young revolver.
I'll say April 11th, right here at the UC Refectory, may the best man win.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, April 11, Randy Chambers will be taking on the Slam Champion, Dan Archer, live the UC Refectory for the Slam Championship. Randy Chambers is just beaten 19 other men, some of the best. Oh, what would you expect from Dan Archer as he goes for the paradox? No, Randy Chambers is out on the big iron lariat. And a paradox pile driver of his own. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night we've had here in the Slam Pro Wrestling League. We have new tag team champions. We have a new women's champion.
I got one question for you. Who's ready to see a new Slam Champion?
We might just see a new Slam Champion. What a great night here tonight at the UC Refectory. We want to thank you for joining us in the Slam Pro Wrestling League. We'll see you again soon, Slam fans.